base it half on price and half on experience, approach, and ability to meet timelines, so kind of a blended structure. We would like to award the contract to Studio C Architecture in the amount of $47,225 plus, and I didn't have that number in here, but it's plus a not to exceed $7,500 for routine costs and expenses. That was the lowest proposal as far as dollar value, and they also had good experience with remodel projects and working and had good references as well with some local partners that they've worked with before, even though they are an out-of-the-area firm.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and I was just going to add that for the requested action for the motion, we can add in and authorize the department head to sign in consultation with council so we can get the contract finished up. We haven't received a signed version back from Studio C yet.
Okay.
Which department head?
Maintenance.
Okay, I move we award the Coos County Courthouse main floor remodel project to Studio C Architecture LLC for the amount of $47,225 plus no more than $7,500 reimbursement for travel and other routine expenses, and authorize the maintenance department head to sign.
All right. Do we have a second? In consultation with council.
In consult, yes.
Okay.
Amended.
All right.
Thank you.
Discussion? I will say that this is the next step towards the North Bend Annex final closure and being able to get all of state courts in one space. I'm glad you guys have been working on this. It's exciting. This is definitely the next big step. So, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Megan? 3B.
We have received additional coronavirus relief funds in the amount of $1,065,711 from the state, to be used specifically for assisting small businesses, and this is the grant agreement to receive those funds.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
Madam Chair, move to approve and authorize chair to sign the grant agreement 2516 with the State of Oregon Department of Administrative Services and approve and sign resolution 20-11-238B, additional appropriations amount of $1,065,711 in the administrative grant fund.
Do we have a second?
Could you ask him to restate that? I couldn't hear what he said. But I'll second it anyway.
Is your mic on, Bob?
No, it is not.
Huh.
Having issues, I guess.
Huh. All right. So we have a motion to approve and authorize the chair to sign the grant agreement for $1,065,711 for small business relief from the CARES Act, essentially. I just kind of summarized it.
Yep.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Megan. And we have a follow-up work session at 10:30 this morning to
Yes.
discuss like what criteria will be applied and
Yep.
what entity will be used to distribute those fundings,
Going to administer
those
this
funds.
program.
Mhm.
Great.
Madam Chair, move to approve the consent calendar.
Do we have a second?
Second?
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Late agenda item 5A, request approval to purchase 13 laptops, community corrections. It looks like they want to purchase 13 laptops that will replace out existing desktop computers in the office and give the department the ability to work from remote sites when needed and during COVID-19. These laptops will be purchased out of grant dollars, COVID-19 from the DOJ DESF program that Coos County was awarded. And so the total cost is $33,038.52. And the motion is approval to purchase 13 laptops through CDWG for community corrections through the state price agreement. Do we have a motion?
I move approval of the purchase of 13 laptops by community correction.
All right. Do we have a second?
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. 5B, which is request approval to purchase 5 laptops for juvenile department. And the request is to purchase 5 laptops that will replace out existing desktop computers in the office and give the department the ability to work from remote sites when needed and during COVID-19. These laptops will be purchased out of grant dollars from the DOJ DESF program that Coos County was awarded. And they're asking for the approval to purchase 5 computers at a cost of $12,405.53 from CDWG under the state price agreement.
I move we approve purchase of 5 laptops for the juvenile department.
I second.
Discussion?
A little bit, it says the Department of Community Corrections should be juvenile department, shouldn't it?
I believe that Community Corrections was the one that got the
Got
grant,
the money.
and they are able
Oh.
to use it
Huh.
for those different departments.
But they can use it for juvenile.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, all those in favor?
aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Do we have a late agenda item? Yeah. I need a motion to add a late agenda item
So
for
moved.
Surveyor's Office.
Madam Chair.
Okay, we have a
As you-
second.
Second?
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Go ahead, Desiree.
Wearing my land agent hat today.
Okay.
So, here's a copy of the agenda cover sheet for you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So this is just a addition to the contract that we had previously. We had an additional amount of demolition that needed to be done after the group got on site. We'd already paid the $9,800 to them that was on the initial invoice, and then they sent us a modified one, so page 2 shows an additional $3,500. And I needed board approval because it went over the $10,000 limit, and the contract had the original $9,800 in it. This was for the property down in Bandon that we had already gotten approval to demolish.
By Beach Loop Junction.
Yes.
So, on-site additional disposal items. So what,
Yeah, they found cars and tractors and a bunch of other items once they started cutting brush down on the
on the
property.
site, okay. So now we pay, they haul all this to the dump, do they not?
Correct. They go to solid waste, so they build solid waste for the disposal. This is just the manpower and hours to do the
They
additional.
bill it or we build it?
They bill, they
It's
take
billed
it
to the
to
county
them,
account.
solid waste bills us.
Yeah.
Oh, say that again?
I said, they take the debris to Beaver Hill and solid waste, and
Bills
solid
us.
waste bills my
Okay.
office.
So this is for the extra handling,
Correct.
not for the disposal
Correct.
at Beaver Hill, just for the extra
Yes,
handling
sir.
involved, all right. And you think it's reasonable?
It took an extra couple of days to remove all of the extra stuff before our auction on the 10th, when they started at the end of September.
All right. Yeah, I've been by that, there's a lot of brush and a lot of room to store stuff.
Mhm.
I move approval of the additional invoice amount, and I guess that's all we need.
Okay. Do we have a second?
A second on the $3,500.
All right, discussion? All those in favor?
We actually,
Oh, go ahead.
we actually recovered this cost.
Mhm.
There's no net outflow to the county because this comes out of all the money we collect
Mhm.
from foreclosed property.
Correct.
Before we distribute what goes to the individual taxing district.
And the property did sell at auction for $31,500.
Wow.
So
Oh, good.
Great,
that was really good, way
Okay.
above what our minimum bid was.
great. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Madam Chair, Desiree, I noticed that they finally cleared up the North Collier property. Apparently, it came
Yes.
back clean.
Correct.
So it's now a vacant lot without the foundation,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah,
Good.
it looks really good. They sent pictures over and I've driven
Mhm.
by. It looks really nice.
Nice.
That'll go on the spring
spring
auction, I
auction.
guess? Mhm.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Great.
We have lots of interest already. People have
Good
been
deal.
calling neighbors and everything, thanking us
Mhm.
for all of that debris being removed and the traffic in and out of there. So
Yeah.
it's been really nice to hear back from them.
Great.
Right.
Thank you. I assume we have no other late agenda items. So commissioner comments. It's only been a week since our last meeting, and we had a Thanksgiving holiday in between, so I'm not sure.
The only thing that I have to report is that I had a nice holiday
Good,
and Thanksgiving.
good.
Beyond that, nothing.
Commissioner Maine?
So did I. In fact, I posted my, it took me 10.5 hours to smoke my turkey
We saw your turkey updates on
on
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, I
Yeah.
took a picture of it. And I made 2 apple pies and posted them on Facebook. And they come out very well. Although I wasn't personally happy with the flavor. I thought it should have more, being an apple pie judge at the fair, it should have more apple flavor. I used Brayburns instead of my Ravensteins that I like, but I didn't have any this year.
Well,
So,
I have Gravensteins down at Oak River if you ever want some of them.
yeah, I should come and get some. But everybody else liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah, they
Good.
thought it was great, but, so anyway, I was busy doing domestic things,
Right.
making pies and making turkey and things. Of course, my
Hidden
wife did
talent.
everything, huh?
Hidden talent.
And my
Right.
wife did everything else, which was the major chore.
He
I
never
only had
brings
to-
us pie.
No, you
No.
never see pies around here.
No? I go in the office all the time looking for a pie and,
Some turkey.
We have to show up when it's there, and it's quickly gone, so if you just miss it by 5 minutes, you missed it.
really? So
Uh-huh.
there's pie in the office all the time? and
Ask Bobby,
I missed
yeah.
it. Huh. All right, well, I also had a good holiday, and we got a puppy, which is a lot of
Yes.
work, and you forget about getting up in the middle of the night over and over again, and it reminds you that you're glad you're not having babies anymore. So,
I saw a picture of the black lab puppy
yeah,
on Facebook.
it's a black lab,
You and Cullen holding it up, and
yeah. No, not really. Puppy, right at the moment, is what it's getting called,
We had a
but,
cat named Kitty.
yeah. Sometimes it just
Easy
sticks.
to remember.
We went through years of my mom naming all of our dogs the exact same name because she didn't like having to remember.
That's good.
So it was Bob.
yep.
How about that?
No, right? All right, so with that, I think we're adjourned. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.